A younger brother nervously asks his senior brother for a favor, pleading, "Can't you decline to go?" His apprehension hangs heavy in the air. The older brother, meet our hero, responds with a curious hum and a sly smile, seemingly oblivious to his brother's distress. This classic older brother nonchalance only heightens the tension. However, the younger brother's worry is quickly explained. The Muram Alliance has summoned our hero. This revelation causes a significant shift in the mood. Sitting on the steps, the younger brother reveals that Taryong Hung Nim has told him senior brother is going to war, further intensifying the sense of foreboding. Despite the younger brother's distress, our hero remains stoic. Consequently, the younger brother's fear becomes even more evident as he expresses his concern. "Don't people die in wars?" His anxiety is almost unbearable. Listening to his younger brother's heartfelt worries, a hint of concern crosses Hero's face. While touched by his brother's care, he appears slightly annoyed by the worry. Nevertheless, protagonist attempts to alleviate his brother's fears with a hearty laugh and a playful pat on the head, dismissing the threat by calling himself a mere country bumpkin. To solidify his reassurance, our hero proposes a pinky promise, vowing to return safely and urging his younger brother to remain brave in his absence. This tender moment of brotherly love foreshadows the tragedy to come. Reassured by his brother's words and the pinky promise, the younger brother beams, his earlier anxiety seemingly dissipated. His innocence and trust are heartbreaking in retrospect. The pinky promise is sealed, a symbol of hope against the looming danger. This touching moment of camaraderie will soon be shattered by the harsh realities of war. In a stark contrast to the previous scene, the narrative shifts to a bloody battlefield. There, amidst the chaos, our hero screams in anguish, a desperate Taeho, and a choked "I'm sorry" escaping his lips, the broken promise weighing heavily on him. Surrounded by fallen comrades, the wounded warrior fights on, his clothes torn and blood splattered around him. Despite being heavily outnumbered and injured, he continues his valiant, though futile defense. Realizing his impending death, our hero accepts his fate with a heavy heart. "It doesn't look like I'll be able to make it back." The weight of his broken promise crushes his spirit. As he surveys the devastation around him, the bodies of fallen soldiers paint a grim picture of the cost of war. The scene is a stark reminder of the battle's brutality. Shifting the narrative abruptly, an older man recounts a brutal mission, detailing his eradication of the southern Shaolin in Fujian, highlighting his ruthless efficiency and deadly resolve. Furthermore, he boasts of the thoroughness of his attack, leaving not even a single roof tile standing. His description speaks volumes about his cold-blooded ruthlessness. Next, he reveals a small, ornate wooden box, claiming it was recovered during the raid. The introduction of this mysterious object hints at a larger plot. However, the old man expresses his surprise at the box's survival, questioning how such an insignificant item could withstand his bloody wave attack. The box's resilience adds another layer of intrigue. Thus, this seemingly insignificant box becomes the focus of the old man's curiosity. Its unyielding nature makes it an object of fascination and mystery. The old man's monologue continues, setting the stage for a significant revelation. The mystery deepens. The old man is then revealed to be the tyrant Blood Palm Emperor, leader of the Demon Union, a shocking twist that leaves the reader as surprised as the character himself. Now facing the Palm Emperor, our hero senses an oppressive chi, indicating an imminent and overwhelming threat. The confrontation intensifies. Without warning, the Emperor unleashes a swift, red energy attack on our hero. The battle begins in earnest. Crippled by the attack, our boy recognizes the Emperor's use of long-range telekinesis, a testament to his opponent's skill, despite the immense pain. Despite main hero's injury, the Emperor remarks on his resilience, a begrudging compliment delivered amidst the attack. The Emperor is impressed by his strength. But senior brother's troubles are far from over. As more enemies appear, the Emperor continues his onslaught, leaving our hero significantly outnumbered and in danger. Even amidst the onslaught, the Emperor acknowledges hero's talent for finding openings in his attacks. He admires his skills. Intrigued by protagonist's abilities, the Emperor decides to make a proposition, his eyes glowing with ominous intent. The tide of the battle may be turning. The Emperor makes our hero an offer that could alter the course of the conflict. "Become mine." The offer is both tempting and menacing. In response, the Emperor unleashes another attack, his hand crackling with dark energy. The fight continues. Bound by the Emperor's dark energy, protagonist groans in pain, his resistance weakening. The odds are stacked against him. The Emperor then presents the lead character with an ultimatum: choose wisely or face destruction. The consequences of Hero's decision are clear. Bloodied and weakened, warrior cries out to his master, demonstrating his unwavering loyalty. His loyalty is admirable, even under threat of death. This declaration surprises the emperor, who clearly didn't expect such unshakable loyalty. The emperor's surprise hints at his own skewed understanding of loyalty. Undeterred, the main hero reaffirms his loyalty and chooses death over betrayal, emphasizing his devotion to his master. He makes his choice. Enraged by Hero's steadfast refusal, the emperor unleashes his full power, still clutching the mysterious wooden box. The conflict escalates. The lead character endures the onslaught of the emperor's power, gritting his teeth in defiance. Despite the pain, he will not give up. The emperor increases the intensity of his attack, his dark energy focused on our hero. The emperor is determined to defeat him. Flung back by the force of the attack, protagonist screams in agony. Taking a serious beating, the attack was extremely powerful. The emperor taunts the warrior with a simple "really," highlighting his contempt. The villain relishes his dominance. Despite his intent to destroy our boy, the emperor admires his martial skills and fighting spirit. His recognition of Hero's strength only intensifies the conflict. However, with a simple however, the emperor prepares to deliver the final, fatal blow. The end appears inevitable. A devastating red energy blast erupts from the emperor, aimed directly at the warrior. The situation is critical. Inches from death, our hero struggles against the overwhelming power. His fight for survival is fierce. Despite his valiant effort, our hero is struck down, leaving the emperor still clutching the mysterious box. The battle appears to be over. The box, now stained with warrior's blood, becomes even more mysterious. The significance of the bloodstain foreshadows future events. Frustrated by Hero's defiance, the emperor declares his hatred for rejection. His emotional outburst highlights his vulnerability. The lead warrior lies defeated, his life slowly ebbing away. He has suffered a fatal injury. In his final moments, our hero reflects on his seemingly pathetic death. He contemplates his life and his loyalty. Hero's consciousness drifts into a white void. His eyes closed, he appears to be entering the afterlife. Peacefully drifting in the emptiness, protagonist's expression is serene. He seems to be at peace. Suddenly, Hero's eyes snap open, a spark of red fire within them. A miracle happens. With a gasp, our hero jolts awake, alive and disoriented. He has been resurrected. Disoriented, the main character wonders where he is. He is confused by his sudden return to consciousness. Examining his hands, our hero is shocked by the state of his body. He has been miraculously healed. A mysterious voice calls our hero the Fated One, setting up a new chapter in the story. The mystery continues. The mysterious voice declares its intent to give the hero everything they possess. Our boy is about to gain incredible power. Confused, protagonist naturally wants to know the identity of his mysterious benefactor. His curiosity is understandable. The blood-stained box reappears, still clutched in the emperor's hand. It's undeniable that the box is crucial. Radiating an intense light, the box begins to glow brightly. The box is about to unleash its power. The light emanating from the box shocks the emperor, who has unexpectedly lost control of the situation. An unseen force pulls our hero upwards, with the glowing box at its center. The power transfer begins. Realizing what's happening, the emperor desperately tries to reclaim the box. However, it is already too late. The emperor demands an explanation as he loses his grip on power. His panic grows. Desperate to stop the transfer of power, the emperor makes one last attempt to keep the box from reaching our hero. It's a futile attempt. Engulfed in light, the lead character is infused with the box's power. He undergoes a dramatic transformation. The emperor now realizes that someone like our hero was destined to inherit the box's power, a fact he tragically failed to anticipate. In a final desperate act, the emperor unleashes a devastating attack on protagonist. He is intent on destroying his successor. Caught in the emperor's final attack, our hero is engulfed in an explosion of energy. The consequences seem catastrophic. Overwhelmed by the power of the box, the emperor screams in agony. The box has turned against him. Consumed by blinding light, the emperor's screams echo before he is ultimately destroyed. The emperor has met his end. A massive explosion devastates the landscape, marking the culmination of the power transfer and the emperor's demise. The battle ends with widespread destruction. Please give it a like. To be continued.